What's going on, y'all? It's Drew here from This, That, and the Third podcast. And today I'm going to be continuing on our series talking about the universal laws. Today I'm going to be talking about the law of action, okay? So this law states that in order for you to properly manifest, right, you have to take desired action, specific action towards that goal, okay? So for example, if you want to manifest more money in your life, right, but you don't do anything in the physical aspect in the physical world to get to that point, you'll never have money. Like, although we do have our faith and our higher power, you can't just expect things for just to happen. Like, you have to take some sort of initiative, some sort of physical change in your life for things to start to change, for you to start to move closer to the things that you want to manifest. Okay. So let me see here. My exact note for this was: this universal law states to manifest the things we desire, we must take inspired action. We must engage in actions which support our desires as well as our thoughts, emotions, dreams, visions, and words. Okay. So basically, what that's saying is the steps that you have to take in order to manifest the things that you want in your life, whatever they may be. It can't just be in your actions, it has to be in your thoughts and your words and your dreams and everything. Like, everything that you are doing, that you have control of doing, of changing, if you want it to align with that goal, you have to take action. Like, pretty much, like, the law is very, very simple. You have to take action on that, though. You see what I'm saying? So for example, if a goal of yours, a manifestation of yours is to get in the gym, you want to get in the gym, but you just watch people who go to the gym on YouTube all day or on social media all day, and you just think, dang, I wish. Well, I know I'm gonna get big, but I'm gonna just keep watching these other people. No, you have to take some sort of action, some sort of initiative, some sort of, you know what I'm saying? And it's a very simple law to understand too. Like, you have to take action in order to achieve the things that you want. Like, nothing is just gonna come to you, no matter how lucky you think you are, or how you're God's favorite or whatever the case may be. No, you have to take some sort of action, some sort of step in your life to make things happen for you, to make those things in your truest desires come to life. You have to take action. It was 3 minutes. Bro, the law of action is like simple though. Like, that's a simple one. Like, it's literally that. Like, what I read was literally the exact definition for it. This universal law states to manifest the things we desire, we must take inspired action. I'm not sure what this guy just whispered behind the camera, but okay. But matter of fact, I really do want to touch back on this though. Now I'm reading it again. We must take inspired action. Okay, so by inspired action, it's really taking the right steps that you need to be taking to get what you want. You know what I'm saying? To get what you desire. So for example, like, I know that I've ran across certain people in my life who say that they want this and they want that, but they don't take the desired actions to do so. Or they do, but then they're not consistent with it. So it's like, do you really want that? Like, it's so funny with these universal laws, because if you really, like, obviously they're not the end all be all, right? But like, if you sort of apply them to your life to a way where it's like it's easy for you to understand, you'll understand how easy they really are and how really lawful they are. Like, every time you really follow it to the T, like, it comes to life. Like, the things that you want come to life and you just magically see them happen. But it's not magic though, it's just law. So when people take action, or they'll say a goal will be, I want to clean up my life, then maybe they'll stop drinking or they'll stop smoking, but they'll continue to still hang around bad crowds, or they'll still continue to indulge in other things that may not be just as bad as that, but you're still on this, you're still hanging around, like, you still have one foot in, one foot out. So that's not desired action. It's not. And even though you know that and you're not admitting it, the universe knows that. And it's going to tax you for it, because you're not going to achieve the stuff that you really want to achieve if you're not taking true desired action. And you're going to see that because one, you're going to start to get a little bit of resistance from the things around you, like the people around, the things that you normally did, that you felt like this was normal for me, this is serving me, but it really wasn't. And then you got that epiphany to start taking like the right steps to do the right things. You'll realize like the things that really didn't serve you or the people that really didn't serve you will start to disappear, or it'll just start to be conflict between you guys. And some people might think, oh, they've changed, but obviously we all change. We all have to elevate at some point in time. So at some point you have to really decide for yourself, when am I going to take the desired action to get the things that I want. For example, for me, a personal goal of mine was to create. I was just always telling myself I want to create. Like I want to create, whether that be content, whether that be music, clothes, whether that be business, whatever. I just want to create something. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like me really just doubling down on my manifestation for myself being that I want to create. I'm going to create. Things just started aligning in my life, which gave me the ability and the opportunity to create content. Like we I got that thought in my mind to start this podcast. But that thought really came from me saying I want to create. And then me being around the right people and the law of the universe just doing what it does and putting things in the right place for you to create. So when you really follow these universal laws, you'll find that it's very easy for you to really achieve the things that you want. Like it's very easy, but you just have to follow them. Like you can't cheat yourself. Be 1 foot in, be 1 foot out. Like I said, you can't. You have to follow this stuff to a T, but not letting it consume your life, obviously. But you'll see when you start to practice these little things, then they'll start to really mellow out how your life is going and how you're able to attract things that you desire and achieve the things that you really want in this world. So yeah, that's pretty much all I can really tap into with this law because it's pretty simple. And I mean, you guys know, like obviously, like it's so funny because these universal laws are sometimes like honed into little things that we learn as kids growing up, and then we don't really realize like that, like this is actually like required for me to live my daily life. Like if I want to live in a house, if I want to live in a heated house, like if I want a roof over the top of my head, I have to work. That's the law of action. But like it's so simple as to it'll be overlooked. But hey, the small things that are overlooked are what matters the most. So yeah, let's do with this, that, and the third podcast, and I'm out.